I wonder if they...
Men nu börjar det faktiskt ja, men det ser ju mer ut som...
This one I love. These guys are really interesting. Pleone tibesti. Yeah, very odorous. Yeah. Sloping downwards, starting to open up. Looks quite different. Horace. These overpriced ones, well, I think they lower the price a bit. So, about 800, almost 90 euro for. Yeah, I went to one of my favorite garden centers. The interior is so lovely, beautifully arranged, everything you saw. But I forgot to buy the perlite, and that was one of the reasons why I went there in the first place. So I had to pay a visit to yet another garden center, and along with the perlite came a lovely Dendrobium nobile type orchid hybrid. Yeah, that was a long name. Yeah. Wait, I'm not finished yet. Sunny Eyes is his trade name. So, there's going to be a little unwrapping included into this video as well. I didn't expect that, but, well, good things happen. A lovely scented one. Some yellow to the lip. And this beautiful black, almost black, very, very dark purple patch to the center of the lip down to the throat. Not so bad in size either. I might as well just call them good sized. And this orchid puts out a very, very nice display. Yeah. Some of them broke during transport. But anyways, I guess this is a side we need to face. But it's probably been out for quite some time. You can see one bloom is fading. But I got it for a quite good price, so I shan't complain. Nothing new coming. 3 cut canes, on the other hand. But there will be. Quite wobbly in the spot. This was the last one, so I thought I grabbed while I still had the chance. Now we're going to look at some other stuff. And here comes a very contradictory idea that goes against everything you ever heard about how to grow dendrobiums. So, if the way I already tried is not working, yeah, I think you need to do something else and see if that helps. So I choose the very, very drastic way, as I've been suggested here, as well as from a very old dear member of the Orchid Society. He blooms the Dendrobium orchids best of them all. And he goes against all the rules. But I was speaking to a former chairman the other day and asked about the situation, why he grows his orchids so well when he's giving them water all year round, when they should be given a rest period. He told me, well, he's got the right conditions. Yeah, add on the right conditions as well. That's why I can do it. All right, well, we shall see. I'm going to try it out anyways. Well, I've got the perlite. It's the longest ride I ever went on. We're getting a little bag of perlite. And now it's here. And I have a little bit of this Grodon. Ooh, Grodon. Yeah, Grodon. Rock wool. This is the stuff the green mix contains of, shall we say. Rock wool, and really fluffy rock wool and perlite. I'm going to tear this stuff apart. This is what green mix looks like, so might as well just put it in my blender. No, sorry. I mean, it could work. Just cut it. Simply cut it all the way across. Just like preparing food. What I'm about to try, I'm going to try something different. Now I tried the severe winter resting stuff, cooler temperatures, only a trickle of water, yeah, as they say. Yeah, no blooms, so. And a poor little growth. So, try something else. Let's open this bag, pour out a bit of perlite. Yeah, woo! Alright, what do I have here? It's community pot, Anosmum. Yeah. Doesn't tell me much, these tags. I mean, it's only a little date. Nothing to the backside, yeah. That one should be a film. This little paw thingy. So, this one we do not know more than comes from the bench. Alright, what's in it? It's perlite and it's rock wool. Yeah? In organic medium. Similar to, of course, the green mix, which should be kept moist at all times. Should never be allowed to let it dry out. So why on earth, or shall I say, how on earth did that guy, where these guys came from, manage to bloom this beautiful species, Dendrobium anosmum? Huh? I asked him, did you keep it cooler? Did you give it a proper winter rest? And he said, no. I just pour a bit of water over it every once in a while when I feel like it. All year round. So, some guys are very lucky, I believe. But the other theory didn't work. So, why not just keep on watering? So, this is the little Jetsii. Just stack a few seedlings or cakeys growing out from the sides of the canes, yeah, like this. Just snap them off and stack them down there. So, of course, they're not matured yet. This one is well on its way, but it's not matured yet, I believe. So, they should, of course, need water all year round. But, let's see now. What about the film? I think I need to dig quite deep as well. I don't know which plant is which. This is a piece of a film. Now I have this large thing which bloomed. Actually bloomed. So let's be careful now. This is a good anosmum compared to the other ones. Yeah. Alright. There's another cane buried deep down into the medium. Hasn't seen the light for some time. But it's got quite good roots. There's a lot of moss in there as well. I believe he added on some live moss on top to keep the moisture or such. So that leaves us with some strange little cane coming out from the side. Good roots, but what is it? Well, I'm not entirely sure what it is. And it could be, or shall we say, or it could be the Anosmum, another piece of it. But its canes are, yeah, looks like the Anosmum, but one could never be sure. Yeah, a lot of stuff, but it doesn't smell quite. No, it doesn't smell bad. It's good stuff. But they can use a little bit of repot. Yeah. This guy, I believe, yeah, I know what I'm going to do with this guy. A film, yeah. So, at least I recognize the plants. All right, what's in the bottom? So he added on quite a good amount of spag, and he picks his own spag moss outside in the forest. But there's a mix, a blend of this stuff, this green mix stuff. So he only added on moss to the top and a little layer of oilcloth. Funny guy, yeah. He's always been all natural. And look, this one is decomposing, utterly decomposing. So, well. It's a huge hole. Yes, so, yeah, no wonder he added the little cloth to the bottom. Yeah, this is funny. Shall I even use this one? It's not even an oilcloth. It's a plastic bag. Or perhaps a bag for soil, 40 liters of soil. Yeah, that guy, yeah, it's nature's phenomenon. What else do you have? Yeah, I had this Dendrobium. I have this Dendrobium nobile. The purple one from a friend. It's forming a new little growth down there. So it's not doomed, although its roots are dead. It's starting to work on something. I saw a little bump there, probably a keiki or such. Yes, that one's going to be in the community pot, a new one. Or maybe not, we shall see. Yeah, it's emptying itself from the pot. Yeah, so doesn't matter. Don't want to be in it anymore. Yeah, this one. Nesta is the baby of the Anosmum. Anosmum and the one I always forget the name of. Yeah, it's creating 2 new growth and a few short roots are forming, finally. This one is a little bit better plant. Yeah, look, tried to form a little keiki, which I killed off by resting it. But the little keiki is forming a keiki, so that's fun. Well, let's just put him down somewhere, yeah. Just start to give it a bit of water, yes. So, and my little film, and you can see, doesn't look very great, does it? At least a little root. No. I think I had a little bit of lice or aphids, I think. Stuff in there, so could be them causing the patches, but not sure. And this one is creating a little keiki. I think it's a little bit too young to be snapped off yet, but yeah. Well, I'm going to stick to this one, but I don't need any cloth to the bottom. There's a little bit of drainage, yes. And the white one, I like the white one. This rock wool should be kept moist. If it dries out, it will search for water from somewhere else. And that somewhere else is the roots. So that's a lousy idea. So now it's when I realized that I understood his theory. Pour a bit of water onto it every now and then, yeah, to keep it moist. Yes, and reduce the fertilizer during the winter period. That's all that's needed, I believe. Which plants to add on where? Right, this guy is going to be large. This beautiful nobly type. I would like to tie him up to make him a little bit more slim. We do have a couple of other orchids to consider, so new growth there. Just let it hang there and see what happens. How was that one? Next one up is Theophyllum number 1, number 2, and number 3. Yes? So, there. And together with a beautiful Dendrobium nesta, red dragon, I want his parent, the Anosmum. The guy I actually know is the Anosmum. I've got to clear off his roots. So, tied it together a little bit more. So it stays. You know, the ugly cane can stay in place. Yes. A bit more slim. Narrow. Alright, Anosmum. New growth to the back. So they can hang and arch over. One by one. Yes. Gotta be careful with the new growth there. Looks very promising, that one. Right? So, really. And the other one, the large one, no-name one, is most certainly the Anosmum as well. Yeah. Or if it isn't, yeah, I wouldn't be sad. Yes, be nice with a surprise. Yeah, I'm going to clean off the roots. Well, only one left. That would be the Lodigessii. But that one I will just stick down when everything's in place. Let's see now. This one I can put together with the Anosmum a bit. So, yes, like this. I think it's the Anosmum. Yeah, I do think. So I added on a bit of water, so now this lot is a bit more flexible to work with. Yeah, as you can see, it can hold a great deal of moisture and water. Yes, almost like green mix, isn't it? So a bit less space for this guy. So better put him here. Change my mind again. Yeah, happens sometimes. It's going to take a while, but in return, I do not need to repot for a while. For a very long time. So, we're on our way. Progressing. Quite well. Have some more of this Grodon rockwool. In my big box. So. I guess you noticed I'm a collector, in a way. At the same time, I like to keep it nice and tidy and clean, so... So, now we're getting there. And now look at the other one. The huge plants. Look. Little nester. And the little Anosmum probably will grow the other direction, but we can almost, we can always adjust the direction of the growth where they will be heading at with light and stakes. Yeah, like this. I would like to have something else in there, but I'm not entirely sure what. I have a very, very lousy Dendrobium that I got a couple of years ago. When I got it, it was sitting in this kind of medium. Green mix. It's my poor Dendrobium Lindley Aggregatum. It's almost dying, so I do not have anything to lose. So I don't think it carries any, or perhaps a few roots. But well, in green mix, being watered all year round, it thrived. Plum pseudobulbs flowering. Yes, it shouldn't be happening, should it? With a plant, it's not supposed to be watered all year round. But still some viable roots in here. Who would have thought that could be happening? The best of roots. Well, I can pick and add that one onto the mix. And add, yeah. We can see what happens. Not much alive. I mean, the ones I thought was alive aren't. They belong to this dead cane. But maybe. Can you see? There's a new life coming since I started to water it. Little thing down there. So as long as there's life, there's hope. So let's stick this little thingy into the basket as well. With this one. Yeah, this one. Here. This is the medium it's used to be sitting in, so maybe it works, maybe it's not going to work, but we shall see. It's dying, it's dying. It's worth a go. Where's the growth? That one is trying to separate itself. Well, maybe it's dead, maybe it's not. Down you go, all right? Down you go. So, little thing. Okay. And Lodgii. Last but not least, yes. Usually comes mounted, but it's okay. So, that's great. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to tie the tags onto the orchids, so I won't mix them up in the future. Aggregatum, the poor orchid, maybe it's going to die, maybe it's going to survive, maybe it's going to do better. Time will tell. It cannot be kept the way it is, that's for sure. There. Stick it down there. All right, Lodgii. Okay, that one doesn't need a tag. And for now, to prevent algae, know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna add on this charcoal. What purpose? Well, to prevent algae built up. And always, you could see, I mean, you saw the old medium, yeah. You saw what it looked like. And a little layer of disinfective charcoal, biochar. Won't hurt, yes. Anyways, so maybe the top layer is going to be some moss. Maybe not. It's just as good as any. To keep the medium away from the LED tube. Yes, quite strong tube. So, I think you get the idea. So, water from above, a bit with a watering can. See to that is moist all of the times. Yeah. Fertilize and water a lot during summer period. Always keep the medium moist. Reduce the fertilizer when autumn arrives. And come spring and new growth, start fertilizing again. That's what I intend to do. Obviously, it worked for him. So, trying out new methods, well, I think it's worth it. That's the fun part with growing. Well, since obviously I delayed the upload of this video, I might as well make a almost 1 month later update on the community parts. Yeah, that's a good thing I waited. Not much has happened, but they're not dead. Except for this one, it's not looking so very, quite tatty leaves. They nobly. But in return, new growth. And a little cute cakey on this purple, beautiful Dendrobium nobile. Hybrid, I might add. And when I just ripped out of his medium, not once, but 3 times, this poor thing, is the Loddigesii. Yeah, it doesn't seem to bother it all that much. It's still alive and looking quite fresh and healthy. Yeah. What else in this little, this ugly nest of an orchid, Aggregatum. If I do not see something struggling to get into the open air, look. What can it be? I know for a fact that this Aggregatum puts out its flower spikes from somewhere along the cane. This one is the newest one. Could be fun if it finally did something. I did not expect that. Whatever it is a sign of life, at least. Yes. Good to fall. So I'd say, do not never ever give up on an orchid. Especially not a Dendrobium. You need a lot of patience. But this orchid here, to the side, I think the yellow patches might be caused by the sucking insects I've been having in the cabinet. The little green lice, yeah. Is that? Yeah. Or, I don't think it's fungal disease. But it's growing, but I must admit, I really didn't have much of a hope and expectation on this plant anyway, so it was doomed in my mind, so. But a little cakey, and yet a little cakey, and this cakey, a little bit damaged as well, with this fleck disease. Hope it's not fungal disease, I'm not sure really. And this next little basket, yeah, the Anosmum, growing on very nicely. And Dendrobium Nestor Red Dragon. Yeah, this one looks free from patches. So, and a little cakey there. And a little cakey coming out from the old cakey. So, stuff is happening. It's moving, so to speak. And, well, my new little, yeah, I didn't say, I don't know if I mentioned its name, the film, yeah. But I have a new one, as you saw. I think it's from Curling. Look. A lot better plant. It even arrived in bloom, but I was almost overbloomed if you saw my video. Yes. But it's in a growing state. Good green root tips now and stuff. So I have a bad plant, so I'm not going to cry over that one. But and I do not mind to have 2. 3 different types of repottings. Yeah, give it a like if you liked it. Leave a comment. And we shall talk soon. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye.